Hey yo, what up my dogs? So in this episode we're gonna explain why you are not
pro drifter.
Yes?
We want to sum up overall cost of competing in Drift Masters or Formula D. It's probably almost the same, but for us European guys,
Yeah.
Drift Masters is closer than Formula D.
And we follow it more.
And we know guys who compete in Drift Masters.
The one and the most important thing to have
Is money!
Okay, so the first and the most important thing to even consider competing in such series is the car.
Competitive car.
Competitive car, yeah.
Because now when driver skills is very high, difference between cars is counts a lot.
How much would such a car cost?
Okay, full spec Drift Masters E92.
Through the gears, fires that BMW into that initiation.
Because E92 now is the best car for to develop or something like that. E92 is the best option. Overall cost of pro spec E92 is around 100,000 euro to 150 euro for sure.
And E92 is a pretty cheap car to start with.
Yeah, you can buy chassis for 1,000 or 2,000 euro, but still you need
Yeah.
powerful engine. Pro spec 2JZ who can generate 800 horsepower, what you need, because sorry, we have 2024, cost around 25k euros, I'm sure. Another cheap thing is sequential gearbox. There are three brands, Selholm, Samsonas and Quife. Each costs minimum 15,000 euros with everything around, like adapters or drive shaft and much more. Winter's quick change on the rear, because you need to fit ratio to layout, track layout, and we have different layouts, fast layouts or slower one.
Suspension, wide swap.
Oh, wide swap front and rear. It's almost 5k euros. Suspension feel 2 to 3k euros.
Okay, preparing the chassis.
Preparing like roll cage and wiring systems like PMU, ECU master stuff, but expensive stuff. If you consider everything of these small parts, not the most expensive, but still expensive parts, it could cost minimum 100k euros.
Okay, but you cannot do it alone.
Yeah.
So you need to have a team, and you need to have something to transport the team and the car to every event
Car,
that
trailer
takes place in different places in Europe. So
yeah. And okay, you need minimum 3 people, and additionally anyone needs hotel, food, drinks and alcohol.
yeah.
Without any of these factors it doesn't work.
Yeah.
You can borrow bus and trailer if you have driving license, because we have to have special driving license in Europe to transport car on trailer.
Yeah.
And
You gotta pay for the fuel, for the ferry, for the
yeah, ferries, yeah, because we have runs in Finland, in Ireland, which is island.
Build the pressure deep into tyre. Way too deep.
3 people. One is mechanic who can repair your car, change your wheels, because this is main thing to do on the weekend. And second person is guy who probably can tune your car and can check everything, what's going on with your engine and other electronic stuff. You need probably media guy because you don't have enough time to do your social media good. And fourth person is your spotter, obviously. In the level of driving which we have now, you have to have good spotter. And we have 4 people who can spend their time with you. It costs 1 week of time, probably from beginning to the end.
And how much do you think it costs with the transport, with the hotels, with these 4 people to feed them, to get them places?
Obviously, it depends where you are. When we are from Poland, and we have around in Poland, it's obviously cheaper.
Okay, but approximately.
From my point of view and my knowledge, it costs around 5k euro to 10k euro. It obviously depends.
Damn.
Because almost everyone in Drift Masters has more than 3 people.
What we consider here is like the starter package. So it's the bottom line that you have to pay. Okay, and another thing I think would be tires. Tires. Main factor in competition. What, 20 sets a round?
20 sets per round is probably when you want to be safe. And when you are going higher than top 32.
You're going to the final, yeah.
If you want to go there, you want to win.
And we're talking about like, I don't know, Valinos or extreme tires.
Yeah, you need extreme and Valinos. And when we are talking about Valinos, cost of set of tires is around 180 per one.
One piece.
One piece, and 360 euros per one set. You need 20. I'm not the best in counting, but it's...
Yeah, do the math. Okay, what you need next is some spare parts.
Spare parts, yeah, because...
anything can happen, basically. So the ideal option is to have another engine to swap.
Or another engine.
Yeah, or a whole car.
Like Peter.
Peter, yeah, for example. It's hard to put a price that it will cost because it's up to you what you take. If you can't that you take second engine to every round, it'll be a high cost. And
and it's the same as we talking about cost of building a car. And last factor, which is connected with money, you have to have a lot of time.
And it's a time when you are not working.
Yeah.
I mean, you can work because you can be the
banana.
Nah, you can be a banner of your company or your father's, or you can be
but
marketing.
Still is great form of marketing.
You can be paid from the marketing budget.
Yes. Drift Master season is very long, but it's only 6 rounds. But okay, in winter you prepare your car to season, and you have to check everything and to change every parts which is broken.
Yeah.
Or you can prepare car or changing something to be better in next season. And when spring is starting, you need to prepare everything around, like budget with your partners, like your medias, videos, track, trailers,
plan the whole logistics,
like tickets and much more.
And everything costs money, because when you prepare the car, you gotta buy the parts, you gotta pay the mechanic. This logistics stuff, if you don't do it alone, you have to pay someone to do it, or you have such good friends that do it for you.
Yeah, if you are in the middle of the season. Tires, engines, parts, tickets,
More tires,
entry fees,
more tires, more engines,
more power.
more power. So it's hard to count everything, but here's a rough assumption of how much it can cost.
And what you need to compete in Drift Masters?
I don't know, you have to work hard or...
Yeah, work hard is harder and harder, season per season. We will be 100% honest. You need very, very rich dad or rich family, or you have to have big social medias. You have to remember, drifting is not only pro Drift Masters level or Formula D. I won't be happy because I don't have enough money to compete in Drift Masters. No, you can still...
But that's you a year ago.
Yeah, and 5 years ago I was sad because I won't be second James Dean or Piotr Więcek because I'm poor guy. But now I'm taking the best from drifting, what I can do.
Yeah, there are many ways to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's the message.
That's the message from us
Yeah.
to you. Please remember, fun is the main thing which you should find in drifting.
Yeah.
Even if it is simulator.
For example, yeah, that's how we started.
Yeah, and how we will finish.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Peace!